Let's make some Chinese walnut chicken. Hello everybody, it's Becky from Keats Kitchen. Happy Friday. Today I'm going to show you what's for dinner tonight, and I'm going to show you how to make Chinese walnut chicken. This was a recipe of my grandma's, and boy, it was a favorite. I've been really excited to show this to you. It will, excuse me, it'll go really well with the dumplings that I showed you last week, the pot stickers. So yes, for dinner tonight, we're having the Chinese walnut chicken and the pork pot stickers. So I'm going to show you all of the ingredients that this dish takes, the Chinese walnut chicken. But first I have to show you a picture of my grandparents. They raised me till I was 10 years old. And this is my little grandma right here. Her name was Esther, but my grandpa never called her Esther, he called her Keat. So that's why I'm calling this Keats Kitchen. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I love those old pictures. So okay, for the Chinese walnut chicken, this is everything that you need. So I have some soy sauce, some Veri teriyaki sauce, which this was not in her recipe, but I tweaked it just a bit. This is so good. Some peanut oil, 1.5 cups of chopped celery, 1 cup of chopped walnuts, some cornstarch, salt and sugar, 1 cup of chopped onions, 1.5 cups of chicken broth, and 2 chicken breasts, finely sliced, like julienne style sliced chicken. Okay, I am starting with 2 chicken breasts for the Asian walnut chicken. And I'm going to cut off all the fat, and then I'm going to slice it into thin julienne slices. I have quartered the chicken breasts, and now I'm going to slice really thin julienne style strips, so they will look like this. Slice those up really well, and then when they're done, I'm going to put them in a bowl and set them aside. I'm starting this off with, I'm going to lightly roast the walnuts. My brain is not thinking today. So I put in 1/4 cup of peanut oil. I'm going to let that heat up, and then I'm going to put my walnuts in here and let them saute for a bit, not very long. They can burn really quick, so be sure to watch the nuts. So I would say once they start sizzling, maybe just 1 minute, and then you need to take them out and put them on a paper towel on a plate, and I'll show you that. I forgot one ingredient. You're going to need a 12-ounce bag of Asian blend vegetables. I'll put that in at the very end. So, okay, my oil is heating up here, so I'm just going to dump all of the walnuts in my pot here and let them saute for a little bit. Like I said, you need to stir these constantly. Keep an eye on them. And once they start to sizzle, cook maybe about 1 minute, and then you're going to remove them and put them on a plate lined with a paper towel. The walnuts are nice and toasted, so I'm going to remove these really quickly. And I've got a plate here lined with a paper towel. Just going to put them all on here and let them drain. I've removed all of the walnuts out of the saucepan, and they're draining on a plate with a paper towel. So I'm going to keep this oil in here from sauteing the walnuts, and I'm going to add the chicken. The same oil. And then to the chicken, I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to let this cook real well, probably for about 3 to 5 minutes until it's nice and brown. I have browned the chicken really well. I ended up cooking this for about 10 minutes. It's nice and brown and it's ready to come out. I did wash my bowl that the chicken was in when it was raw, so it's nice and clean. And I'm just transferring all of the chicken into this bowl here. To this pot, I'm going to add my celery and onions. And then from the 1½ cups of chicken broth, I'm going to add 1/2 cup for right now. And I'm going to let those cook down for a minute or two. The celery and onions are done. I ended up cooking these for about 5 minutes. And I've turned the heat off on them right now. So what I'm going to do, I have a separate bowl here. And I'm going to take my soy sauce. I'm going to add 1/4 cup. That's a little slow, sorry. Yeah, Gilligan. So 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. And I'm just going to whisk these all together here. To this mixture, I'm also going to add 1/8 cup of the soy Veri teriyaki sauce. And this will depend on your liking. You might want to add a little bit more, but that amount seems to be enough for us for the taste. But if you want it a little more flavorful, go ahead and add a whole 1/4 cup of this soy Veri teriyaki sauce. Now I'm going to add the rest of the chicken broth and then my soy sauce mixture that I just showed you. And I'm going to let that cook for a couple minutes and let it thicken up really well. That has thickened up really nicely, so now I'm going to add all of my walnuts and all of my chicken. Turn down my heat just a bit, and I'm going to add my Asian vegetable mix. The finished results, here it is, Chinese walnut chicken. It's ready to go. So what I'm going to do is cook up some minute rice, probably about 3 or 4 cups, and serve this over the rice, and then along with the pot stickers, we're going to have a fabulous Chinese dinner. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today. Thanks for popping in. I sure love you all, and mwah, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.